In October 2010, the narrow suburban streets of North London became the center of one of Pakistan's most explosive political mysteries. A senior MQM founding member, Dr. Imran Farooq, was stabbed to death outside his home, a killing that to this day refuses to fade from headlines, television debates, and political backrooms. The death shook Karachi, echoed through diplomatic corridors, and raised a question that has never been conclusively answered: who ordered the murder? Years later, the shockwaves still ripple, because behind every headline lies a story with too many shadows, too many fingerprints, and too many secrets. Immediately after the murder, Scotland Yard launched what would become a decade-long investigation, spanning 3 countries, involving intelligence agencies and exposing the deepest fractures inside Pakistan's power structure. The UK police called it one of the most complicated political homicide cases in recent British history. But the real twists came years later. In June 2020, under Prime Minister Imran Khan's government, the British Home Office released a public statement. In it, UK authorities confirmed what had long been whispered. The killers were not British citizens, not random criminals, but Pakistani nationals linked by conspiracy. Mohsin Ali Syed, then 35 years old, had been convicted and sentenced for murder. Another, Kashif Khan Cameron, 40, was also indicted and convicted in absentia, believed to be hiding abroad. The British government lauded the case as a groundbreaking intelligence operation, the first time Pakistani and British agencies cooperated to secure a conviction in a politically sensitive assassination. Pakistan's government, at least publicly, agreed. But powerful voices in Pakistan refused to accept the case as closed. Within days of the UK statement, a familiar political battlefield reopened. Key figures in Karachi began trading accusations. Mustafa Kamal, once a favored protege of MQM founder Altaf Hussain, publicly declared that the murder could not have taken place without the direct blessing of MQM's top leadership. A brazen allegation that reignited national debate and reopened old wounds. Within days of the UK statement, a familiar political battlefield reopened. Key figures in Karachi began trading accusations. Mustafa Kamal, once a favored protege of MQM founder Altaf Hussain, publicly declared that the murder could not have taken place without the direct blessing of MQM's top leadership, a brazen allegation that reignited national debate and reopened old wounds. The spotlight naturally turned toward Altaf Hussain, still exiled in London, still revered by loyalists, and still feared by opponents. But this time, something unexpected happened. A name emerged few expected to defend him: Tariq Chaudhry, a longtime critic of Altaf Hussain and a British Pakistani activist who became known for aggressively campaigning against MQM's London leadership. Chaudhry's testimony changed the tone. He claimed he had been in direct engagement with London police since 2010, providing documentation and witness links from Pakistan, often coordinating with the Sindh Rangers, who at that time were desperate to dismantle MQM's militant structure. According to Chaudhry, Scotland Yard privately told him in 2017 that after analyzing tens of thousands of phone records, interviews, and forensic data, they found no evidence placing Altaf Hussain in the chain of command for the murder, neither directly nor indirectly. This statement, if true, flips the narrative. Why would former insiders now accuse him if police had cleared him informally years earlier? Why resurrect old allegations when the legal case was already completed? And that brings us to the most sensitive theory swirling today among Karachi's political watchers, retired police commanders, and intelligence veterans. The case was revived for political engineering, not justice. Today, Karachi's power map is fractured. PTI weakened, PPP deeply entrenched, MQM splintered into multiple factions. In that vacuum, the possibility or threat of Altaf Hussein's return is once again being whispered across drawing rooms and journalist circles. It is no coincidence that after years of silence, media personalities suddenly bring up Dr. Imran Farooq's murder. No coincidence that former allies now become state-friendly accusers. And certainly no coincidence that Karachi's political chessboard is wide open for manipulation, because if Altaf Hussein returns, even symbolically, he disrupts everyone's plans. In 2024 and 2025, intelligence-connected reports began to surface, suggesting that soft channels were assessing whether Altaf Hussein could re-enter Pakistani politics in some limited capacity, similar to other once exiled leaders. That suggestion alone triggered panic across Karachi-based alliances. Mustafa Kamal's statements, critics say, might be part of a preemptive strike, a reminder to the public and to the state, this man is dangerous, keep him out. But perhaps the most emotional twist emerged recently, far from London courtrooms or Karachi press conferences. After the death and funeral of Dr. Imran Farooq's widow, journalists reported unexpected scenes in Karachi. Members of MQM's diaspora quietly gathered, expressing anger not at Altaf Hussein but at Pakistan's establishment. Many asked why, after more than a decade, the family received no closure, no compensation, and no transparency regarding who benefited from Dr. Farooq's death. Whispers emerged that the assassination silenced a man who was preparing to challenge leadership, not only inside MQM, but with political patrons outside Karachi. A senior Karachi police official, speaking anonymously, claimed, "Everyone thought Imran Farooq knew too much. But the truth is, no one really knows who wanted him gone most." It wasn't just Karachi's politics involved. Islamabad had stakes too, which raises the oldest question in political crime. Was this murder meant to protect power or redistribute it? So now, the conspiracy circle loops back to where it began. A murder in London, 3 suspects from Pakistan, convictions secured, yet no mastermind legally identified. And in 2025, commentators warn that as long as Karachi's political map remains unsettled, the case will rise from the dead, again and again, whenever someone needs leverage, pressure, or public distraction. For the family of Dr. Imran Farooq, there is no true justice. For Pakistan's political players, no final verdict. And for those watching closely, one reality remains certain. The murder of Dr. Imran Farooq may be officially closed, but politically it will never be over. Thank you for watching this deep dive investigation. If you believe stories like these deserve to be told, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this video with others, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement keeps independent research alive. Your voice matters. Until the next investigation, stay curious, stay aware, and take care.